friends. It is so good to see you today. I hope that you've had a lot of chances to get outside and enjoy the beautiful weather. I love this time of year because we can listen to the birds chirping and feel the breeze through all of the air. Today, we are going to be learning more about houses. Why are we going to be learning about houses? Well, I'll tell you. The lesson from this past Sunday was about God's house. I think Miss Hannah's going to link it up here. God has a house. Well, that's interesting. Where do you think God lives? Do you think he lives in Winston-Salem? Maybe down the road from Miss Leigh Anna? Probably not. Do you think he has a house with a front door and windows and porch lights? Do you think he has bushes in front of his house? Do you think he has a room for his dogs to sleep in? And maybe a room to watch TV? Well, God does have a special house, and we're going to learn more about it after we sing with Mr. Bruce. Help me call him. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, Mr. Bruce!
Hello, my friends. I miss singing with all of you so much. Today we're going to sing, Lord, Be Glorified. Glorified in my life, Lord, be glorified today. In our song, Lord, be glorified, be glorified. In our song, Lord, be glorified today. In your church, Lord, be glorified, be glorified. In your church, Lord, be glorified today. In your world, Lord, be glorified, be glorified. In your world, Lord, be glorified today. Be glorified today.
Thanks, Mr. Bruce. We're going to be reading the story, But No Elephants by Jerry Smath. This story is about a grandma who lives in a house. Grandma Tildy lived all alone. She worked hard every day, and she had no time to play. One day, a man came to her house. He was selling pets. "Would you like to buy a canary bird?" asked the man. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy, "but no elephants." Grandma Tildy was cooking stew. The bird wanted to help, so he sang a song for her. It made Grandma Tildy happy. That night they sat down to eat the stew together, and it tasted better than ever before. The next day the pet man came again. "Would you like to buy a beaver?" he asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy, "but no elephants." Grandma Tildy needed firewood. The beaver wanted to help, so he cut the wood with his sharp teeth. That night, they sat in front of a warm fire. Grandma Tildy went shopping. She met the pet man again. "Would you like to buy a turtle?" he asked. "Very well," she said, "but no elephants." Grandma Tildy was tired. The turtle wanted to help, so he carried her home on his back. That night, Grandma Tildy washed the turtle and put him to bed. The next day, it rained hard, and the roof started to leak. Then someone knocked on the door. It was you-know-who. "Would you like to buy a woodpecker?" the pet man asked. "Very well, but no elephants." The woodpecker wanted to help, so he nailed the roof down tight. The dripping stopped. That night, they all danced together in the warm, dry house. The days got colder and colder. Grandma Tildy put food in jars for the winter. "I don't like the cold," she said. Just then, the pet man appeared. "Would you like to buy an elephant?" he asked. "He's the only animal I have left, and I must leave before the snow." "No, no elephants!" shouted Grandma. She went back to her work. The pet man left. But the elephant stayed. It started to snow, and it kept on snowing. And snowing, and snowing, and snowing. "No elephants," said Grandma Tildy. But the elephant would not go. They could not see the elephant now, but they could hear him crying. They felt sad. "Very well," called Grandma Tildy. "You may come in." The elephant was as happy as could be. But the elephant had a problem. He could not get through the door. So they all helped push him inside. "Oh dear," said Grandma Tildy. "I hope the floor is strong. This is a very old house." Outside, the snow kept falling, but inside the house it was cozy and warm. Everyone hoped winter would go away and spring would come soon. That night, there was a terrible crash. What do you think happened? You're probably right. The elephant had fallen through the floor. "We cannot fix this," said Grandma. "You will just have to stay there." The winter was long, and soon the firewood was gone. The elephant was always hungry. He kept eating and eating and eating until all the food was gone. "We cannot leave or we will freeze," said Grandma Tildy. "We cannot stay or we will starve. What are we to do?" The elephant felt sorry. Then he thought of a way to help. He started to walk. He walked and walked and walked and walked. When he stopped they were in a warm, sunny place. And that is where Grandma Tildy and her friends are today. Now it says, "Welcome, elephants." I'm pretty sure that Grandma Tildy said, "But no elephants," because her house really wasn't big enough for an elephant. I know my house only has enough space for my family and our dogs. I don't think we could fit anybody else here. Definitely not an elephant. But guess what? When we go to God's house, there is a special place for all of us. We don't have to ask, "Do you have a special place for me?" Because God already has one. There's rooms for all of us there. One day, we'll get to see those rooms. But until then, I hope you have fun in your own house with your own family. I miss getting to see you guys, and I hope that you are staying well. I love you. I can't wait to see you. And wash your hands.